I'm Justin Bleeker, and I am the Executive Director of Grove Park Renewal. Grove Park Renewal is based in the Grove Park neighborhood, about 2 miles west of downtown Atlanta, and we are focused on affordable housing development for the sake of families in the Grove Park neighborhood. We want to create stability in households to give the opportunity for families to take advantage of all the wraparound services and the economic, educational, employment, and relational opportunities that housing stability provides. And so we have 25 housing units with more to come, based in the Grove Park neighborhood in about a quarter-mile area, with the idea that if we concentrate those houses in an area, it will impact the neighborhood and our city in a positive way.
Cities all across America right now are experiencing what we call gentrification. And a lot of historically, and what's happening in a lot of other major cities is people who have been in the neighborhood for 20, 30, 40 years are being displaced. And so the work that we do with Grove Park Renewal, with all of the other businesses that are involved, even in this building today, providing the jobs for people to stay, the training, even the housing, the stability for people to be able to live and stay in the neighborhood that they grew up in affordably, and then be able to plant roots here and benefit from the positive things that will come in the future that they desired and wanted since they've been here.
So the beautiful thing about the Grove Park community is the people. And what's amazing about the opportunities that we have with Grove Park Renewal and our sister organizations, our partner organizations, is that we're co-located in this office space at 1566 Hollowell. And that creates opportunities for collaboration, for cross-pollination, to share resources, to share ideas, to encourage one another and build each other up. But that takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of resources. And so the opportunity that we have set before us is, as we build this office building, as we build this community, we're coming together for the community, for the sake of the community, as the community of our neighbors comes together, as we love one another and serve one another in this space. And so this space, this small coffee shop that I'm sitting in right now, is for the community. An average low-income family in Atlanta moves at least every 6 to 8 months. And so you think about that continual transition, the idea that you're in the middle of your school year as a 5th grader, and now you have to uproot and move from the west side of Atlanta to McDonough, or the west side of Atlanta to North Smyrna, the west side of Atlanta to Douglasville. And so you're moving out, new school, new community, everything's new. And you're doing that every 6, 8, 11 months. That's an average tenancy for a rental. So an average family in a Grove Park Renewal house, our average tenancy now is 28 months. So you see the difference. An average family before was moving every 6 to 11 months. Now there's stability for years. If you can get housing stable, our families have demonstrated already in Grove Park Renewal, they will flourish. They'll flourish in education. The kids do so much better. They flourish in health outcomes. They're healthier when they have stable quality housing. They're not living in mold infested housing. They're not living in housing without utilities, basic utilities, which happens frequently in our communities and around our city. They flourish mentally because of the stability. Domestic violence decreases when you have housing stability.
Housing is essential. It's essential for our stability. And to know that you have somewhere that you can be planted, a roof solidly over your head, to have a place that you say is my home.
And so we believe that housing being central creates these opportunities for wraparound services and people to connect together. And especially in the lower income or limited income communities, to be able to connect with resources meaningfully because they have that stability. So not only are we supporting households and families, but then it benefits our partner organizations, the nonprofits that are bringing the after-school programming like a Paw Kids, the organizations like churches that are pouring into our community from a spiritual element, the food pantries, the people who are meeting physical needs, the organizations meeting physical needs, mental health services, people dealing with trauma, with depression, and in our day and age, depression, loneliness, those are all huge, huge parts. of what happens in our communities. And so with stable housing, our families have opportunities to connect with those resources and to stay stable.
I've had a chance to serve families in this role, and they're just like, I'm happy to have my own place. I am happy to have this roof over my head. I haven't had my own place in years. And I'm finally getting the chance to call something my own, because whether you own, you lease, you rent, when you walk into a door and you put your key in and you open it and you lock it back, it's yours. And you have a place to lay your head. You have somewhere safe for your children, for your families, that you can call home. There's nothing like that.
That there would be opportunities for us to meet together, to grow together, and that you would come and visit us at 1566 Hollowell to get a glimpse of the work that's happening here, but also that you would have an invitation in, literally into this space, but an invitation into this work.